Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, what city are you guys watching this video from? Let me know in the comment section down below. I am recording this video from a little bit of an hotel room in Dubai, as you guys most likely know. And by the way, guys, I am thinking of doing a phase reveal. I've already told a couple of you guys, but let me say it again, at 150,000 subscribers, if we hit that in June. So make sure you press the subscribe button and make sure you press the like button too if you are enjoying the daily crypto videos. So first of all, actually the XRP price is what I wanted to talk about here. What happened was we got, of course, a little bit of a dip happening, then retested our previous support turned resistance area, and right now we came back down. Obviously and interestingly, we are right now at a little bit of a cross. Why? Well, if we break through here, it's looking pretty damn bearish, but it looks like this is basically the bottom that we're forming right now, from which we're going to be bouncing again. The reason I'm saying that is because it is two reasons as to why we've just hit this. One, of course, is the trend line, and the second one being the previous support from just earlier today or yesterday, and that is usually quite a strong little area. Then again, it depends on what the entire crypto market is going to do. A lot of people have been shorting XRP, a lot of people have been negative because they're saying, well, Bitcoin is retesting the zone right here. If we breach, again, it's going to be negative for all coins, which is true. And a lot of people right now are speculating on these, stupid ass coins, let's call it like that. And so they're taking their money from established projects and putting it into those Doge coins and whatnot. Not necessarily Doge, but those meme coins. Even Ethereum right now wasn't doing that properly because a lot of people were taking profit on it and a lot of people were kind of done speculating. Then again, guys, I still believe Ethereum is going to hit at least $5,000. I still believe XRP is going to hit at least its all-time high again at $3.50, if not $5 easily. And still Bitcoin, I think, will come back up from here. It's just basically retesting the bottom right now. And again, that stuff you're going to see in bull runs all the time. Smaller corrections, bigger corrections, they happen. And people say XRP is a stable coin, but I firmly would like to disagree. Because this is definitely not stable. We hit about $1.54 earlier today. Right now we are right back down to about $1.36. It's a freaking roller coaster. And on that same note, the US SEC has actually warned a little bit against this volatility. They have basically warned people about the futures market, which is basically what we are speculating on most of the time. This is obviously also where the most amount of money is being made. As you guys know, the most of my day I fill with trading on Bybit right now, the last couple of weeks at least specifically. And what I basically do is, again, you say for yourself, is the price going to go up or go down? And you put money on it, but it's leveraged, which basically means you can trade with more money than you actually have. And there are some crazy bonuses for it too. Now, of course, those bonuses are meant to make you more likely to trade, right? Logically. There's a $25 XRP. No, there's actually a 25 XRP bonus if you deposit 500 XRP. And there's, for example, 5 Ledger Nano X's that will be given away only to my followers if you deposit over 1,000 XRP. But there's also a couple other ones, like for example, a $1,600 Bitcoin bonus in total for just making a freaking account and depositing some stuff. It is pretty damn crazy. And the reason, of course, is because there's a lot of money to be made here, but there's also increased risk, and they make money from the fees. So they don't care if you win or lose, and there's definitely a lot to be won here. Some of my friends here make thousands of dollars almost every day. Of course, it's not that consistent. It goes in ups and downs. But yeah, the US SEC is warning for it because there's also a downside to it. Even though I and a lot of my friends are really successful with this, is making a lot of freaking money, even a couple of the people here I've met in Dubai are really successful with this, it's not for everybody. And you can definitely lose a lot if you don't know what you're doing. And that's again what they're basically coming out for here, that you should not speculate with leverage on crypto because it's highly, highly speculative. And I would like to agree on one note saying that it's kind of risky. None of my videos are financial advice, but obviously, if you're going to leverage trade, you're risking more money, or maybe less money, but at a higher exposure, and there's a liquidation price, obviously. And basically what it comes down to is, it is a little bit riskier than just holding your crypto because you can lose your crypto if you don't know what you're doing. Then again, it's the way off. And I'm personally always thinking, I would rather just, again, make a lot of money with a little bit of extra risk rather than just sitting tight and doing nothing. But then again, it depends as well. If you're just comfortable hodling, don't change anything, right? HODL is definitely worth the grind as well, and it will be paid off. I keep telling you guys, I think Ethereum $5,000 easily, and a fun fact is that Ethereum right now already hit 4,400-ish, so me saying $5,000 is not that crazy of a thing anymore, but a couple of weeks ago, people were still laughing in my face, saying Dusty's not going to happen. XRP still easily is going to be hitting $5, but the first target, of course, is back to its all-time high, which could happen in the span of like 2-3 days, though, honestly. Why am I saying that? Well, usually Ethereum takes an all-time high and then XRP is, following somewhat closely. If the lawsuit allows for it, it's definitely going to be explosive and pretty damn cool here to see. And again, we don't know because when XRP rises, it is usually quite of a surprise. Then again, I don't like making these videos by saying, oh, I just got a Eid message. Eid Mubarak on my phone here. Huh. Yeah, because again, we're in Dubai, so there's different things here. The Ramadan, of course, was going on. I think it's going to be over today or tomorrow. I guess tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure exactly which day anymore. All the days look the same here, guys. It's really freaking crazy. I don't really want to make too many videos like this anymore, which is basically XRP price prediction. Is XRP on the cusp of a breakout? Mostly because you guys keep telling me in the comment section, Dusty, we think you make clickbait titles. You keep talking about a breakout, but there's no breakout happening here. You keep talking about it. Now, make sure you note, I always talk exactly what I think is going to happen. And as it currently stands, again, breakouts are just getting closer and closer and closer. Then again, you might fall down before you get a huge breakout. You might literally dump to the freaking ground before you see a huge breakout. And that is, again, the question of when do you consider it to be a breakout and when do you just consider it to be like the normal way of going about things. Like, I would say a breakout is only if it's kind of abrupt. It just all of a sudden, poof, happens. And it's basically if we were to break out above all of this, get back into this trend line, that we would consider it a huge breakout, right? If we were to now just bounce back up, that's not a breakout. We're talking about some huge gains. But even this, I wouldn't necessarily call a dump. I don't even consider us going from this little, what is it now? 176 or so level downwards a little bit to about 137 or something like that, a real big dump or so. I don't even consider this to be heavy. I'm not even noticing it, not even feeling it. It's only when XRP goes below $1 again that I'm thinking, ooh, that's a little bit of a heavy dump that's happening right there. And that's again where I'm buying the dip like crazy. Right now, I still tell people buying the dip is definitely a good, I guess, good, what would you call it? Now, one of the better decisions, in my opinion, my own, mostly because you could just buy lower and lower and lower. And literally, if your average price is as low as the lowest point which you get, which basically means if you get to buy one of these dips that is extremely low, and you literally have such a huge upside potential. Let's quickly check it out here. The upside potential on this dip was already about 26 or so %. You can have that multiple times. And even if you just bought the dip multiple times here, as long as your average price is, relatively low because you keep buying more as the price goes down, you're going to be juicy. And I keep telling people that. That is why I go and trade crypto, because I love it. Then again, this also works if you're just buying spot. If you're just buying XRP in different layers, it still works almost the same way. It's extremely easy. As long as there's a bull run, it is hard to lose money. I keep telling people that. Then, by the way, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you help the channel out by pressing the like button. Doesn't cost you anything, doesn't hurt you at all. It just helps out the video a little bit. And I appreciate it a ton. All right, so just make sure you quickly press that little button right there. And if you aren't yet, make sure you press the subscribe button too. Now, Jeroen Blokland posted on Twitter, one word, inflation. And the thing is, guys, I keep telling people as well about why a breakout is going to happen. It's also on one basis that there's going to be some huge inflation and people are going to be hoarding towards crypto. I firmly think the big bull run, we haven't even, I guess I could call that we're in a bull run, right? We definitely are in one. However, the big gains for a lot of the crypto that you know and love haven't even happened just quite yet. ADA, $4 easily. Ethereum, $5,000 easily. XRP, $5 easily. And that list continues on. I still think these cryptos will hit it. I don't have crazy targets. You guys know my targets are not insane or not out of this world because I want to be realistic with you. I want to always tell you guys exactly what is possible. If I have any dates, I'll tell you when it is possible. For right now, though, all we know is that it's all building up here. I told you guys earlier today, I think a lot of this is planned. I think a lot of this has to do with, again, the bigger guys making money on all of this. Because, for example, what is it now? Mark Zuckerberg posted a little Facebook post that his goats are named Max and Bitcoin. You can't make that stuff up, right? There's most likely some bigger message in that one. Same thing for Elon Musk's actions. There most likely is some bigger thought. Same thing for the SEC suing Ripple. There most likely is some bigger thought behind that. The only problem is we are too we're too poor or too low on the layers to actually know exactly what is happening. But then again, Ethereum options trade volume exceeds Bitcoin's Deribit and then introduces a 50K Ethereum strike for 2022. Yeah, I mean, people are now speculating that Ethereum is going to actually hit $50,000 in 2022. That is heavy, right? That is, again, what the options are now going for. Ethereum options volume grows exponentially. 50K strike flexes muscle. This is basically people saying, you know what? Ethereum is going to hit $50,000 next year. And I'm not even that amazed, to be honest with you. Even though I like XRP a lot more than Ethereum, I'm not amazed that people bet this because it's basically like saying Ethereum is going to replicate what Bitcoin has been doing all along. And even though the supply is a lot bigger, it's going to move relatively, where Bitcoin again will be at a new level once Ethereum gets there. And people are also speculating that Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin really soon here. I think it's all interesting to watch. Then, will Matic's rally continue with this new development? Matic has been going nutty. I'm going to make another video about Matic on my 5-minute crypto channel. Make sure you check that one out. A link will be down below because I'm crazy excited about this project right now. I keep telling y'all, and again, I think it might be worth a little bit more exposure and a little bit more, videos on my end because, as I just said, I like it quite a lot. And it's been outperforming on almost any freaking pair as well. It's been going nutty. And then, billionaire investor Bill Ackman warned of inflation, discussed Bitcoin, and explained why he's staying in New York City in a recent interview. Here are the 12 best quotes. I think it's always interesting when you see these guys talk about inflation or unemployment because usually it comes back to crypto in some way, shape, or form, or at least back to the markets. And I don't actually want to read what he says here because a lot of it is about the, the severe nurturing situation as well. However, this one I guess is quite interesting. I think they're going to have to raise the rates for sure. And I think they adjusted their policy just at the wrong time. Preemptive policy towards inflation, I think, is a better approach, particularly in a world where we have massive economic stimulus that's on the Federal Reserve. And he also says, I think with rates where they are, there's a very good risk of the economy overheating. And he also thinks crypto is a fascinating phenomenon. I think it's a brilliant technology, and I kick myself for not understanding it. It's one of the best speculations ever, but it's not a place where I would feel comfortable personally putting any meaningful amount of assets in. Therefore, I wouldn't invest our firm's assets. And you know what, guys? I don't think that's a bad thing. Because if you don't get it, then sometimes you shouldn't risk it. There's no intrinsic value. Intrinsic value to me is driven by cash generation. You have to build a discontinued cash flow calculation on why he's not comfortable investing in Bitcoin. That's basically why he said that. I would say about this one is he doesn't understand DeFi just quite yet. Because you can actually discount cash flows quite properly because you're going to get cash flows, right? If you are into DeFi. I would be concerned if a friend had a lot of their net worth invested in one or more crypto. I'd want to make them take some money out and put it into something a little bit more durable. And I guess there is a point as well, right? Obviously, crypto is a little bit riskier than a lot of other things which you can go for. But then again, I definitely think it is worth it. But again, that is just my opinion on the matter. Right now, I'm just trading on Bybit all freaking day, man. So whatever happens to Bitcoin, I don't really care. We're making money regardless as long as XP keeps following along with our lines. And it's been going pretty damn funny right now. I'm also getting an XRP specific trading competition going on only for people using my link. It's going to be coming up. Make sure you check it out down below. And once more, there's some cool bonuses if you're trading Bitcoin and maybe even Ether and stuff like that as well. But there's more stuff coming up. But yeah, that was it for today's video, guys. Am I worried about the SEC? No. Are they warning? Are they trying some stuff? Yes. Is it all planned out? Most likely. And is this also maybe to also stop people from betting on these Bitcoin prices and crypto prices to hit this high? Maybe. Or maybe they don't want people to make a lot of money. Maybe they're just afraid of people losing money and then suing people. I'm not sure. None of this video was financial advice. Nothing in here. But I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice freaking day.